Hello, groupies. I just wanted to come into your group and open up the discussion today. We've been talking about renewal and revival. This is the last week before we take a break, and I've been really excited about this series and actually really excited about this topic of surrender and what it has to do with renewal and revival. I actually think that, as I said in my sermon, that we actually don't have necessarily a sin issue, we have a surrender issue. Obviously there's sin in the world and that is a problem, but I think that the answer is in knowing what surrendering really means. Oswald Chambers said this: the reason some of us are such poor specimens of Christianity, and I love how blunt and candid he is. Look up Oswald Chambers on Amazon sometime and get his devotional. It's the best devotional book I've ever read. Short little devotionals to start your day. Look that up. He said the reason some of us are such poor specimens of Christianity is because we have no almighty Christ. We have Christian attributes and experiences, but there is no abandonment to Christ. We kind of have become accustomed to just receiving all the benefits of Christianity without actually surrendering our living a fully surrendered life. We surrender the things we want to, but we don't necessarily surrender the things that would cause pain or sacrifice in our life. And to me, Christianity, the Christian life, is nothing if it's not fully surrendering our heart. There was a pastor that I mentioned in my message as well. His name is Pastor Chen. And you can go to GodTube and search up, in the search bar, just search up Hero in the Cesspool, and you'll be able to find Pastor Chen there and the basic story, and you'll see him singing the same song that he sung in the cesspool when he was in prison. He was brought to prison because he was preaching Jesus, and for 12 years they mistreated him. Not just mistreated him, his story is a brutal story. And to me, it's just how evil works out in some countries. And in China, they were trying to basically come down on all, especially the Christian pastors preaching Jesus. And Pastor Chen for 12 years was in prison, but at the 12-year mark, the guards found basically what would be a death sentence for him is they gave him the daily job of walking around the cesspool, the sewer pit that served over 60,000 people. Like, he was walking around stirring the poop, stirring it up. And I'm not sure what the purpose of that was, but that's what the guards had him do. And the first day was brutal for him. It was a nightmare. He said, but after that, he looked at it as a time that he could actually spend with God alone. For the first time in 12 years, he was able to spend time alone with God. He was always surrounded by people, guards, other people. But for the first time walking around in that sewer pit, he was able to sing a song that was dear to his heart. And in that video, you see what it meant to him. He sings that song in this video. And at the end, you'll see the tears in his eyes. And he says, "Oh, the joy. Oh, the satisfaction, oh, the sweetness that he felt in that cesspool." And I wonder sometimes in my life, I don't ever recall anything close to what Pastor Chen went through. And I just wonder if my heart is at that place. Is at that place of total, fully surrendering my heart and my life to him. So the question is, have you ever desired to be that surrendered and that engaged in your relationship with Jesus? When you hear stories like that, it's emotional. But I wonder if we can get past just the emotional experience of Christianity and all the benefits and make a choice. Joshua said, "Choose you this day who you will serve, because for me and my house, we will serve the Lord."